It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Thanks for welcoming us into your home or to be in your office right now to be part of your CEO Sales Huddle, especially during these trying times. This is an honor and a privilege, and my promise to you is that this not only will be a good use of your time, but it will help grow your business and increase your sales results as well. Every morning, we love to get started with the CEO business case. And the case today is about, well, it's interesting. Let me share this. In the late 1960s, people were looking for a simple way just to drink water better. And Heinz Hankammer had a dream to create something useful for everyday water use. But there was a problem. How do you do it conveniently? There was another problem. It hadn't been done before. So how do you do it in a way that's not only convenient, but it's profitable? And the challenge wasn't just about making a great water filter. It's about creating a solution. This is what I want you to hear as a CEO, creating a solution that would connect with people in their homes and really become part of their daily lives. How strange is that? At first, making water filters seemed tough. In 1967, Heinz was already producing what was used for water inside of batteries for cars. So he thought to himself, well, I'm already doing this for cars. Why not do this for other individuals as well? So when he started small. He created a little water filter system in his backyard under his pear tree, believe it or not. And man, it was a success. And this little small endeavor shows that big sales can come from very small beginnings. So the real breakthrough came when Heinz launched the first water filter jug for home use in the 1970s. And this changed everything. By the way, by the 80s, Brita had expanded internationally, laying the groundwork for a long-term success. The lesson here for CEOs is clear. Have a sales strategy. You see, Brita became a leader because it was innovative. Brita became a leader because it was solving a problem, and it built a community and it connected with folks who not only wanted to have water and have it conveniently, but have it in a way that it was easy to pay for and easy to use. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, 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 and away. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. It is an honor and a privilege to serve you here at the CEO Sales Huddle. And every morning we get started the exact same way. And I love to share how we get started. And that is focus on sales. Focus on sales. That is our mantra. That is our business mantra. Focus on sales. Our belief is if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Now, you might be saying, Shay, why? What's the big why? The big why is sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. What's the point I want to make to you today? The point is selling is really serious business. Selling is serious business. Then we move to another segment. And that segment is called our pledge. And the pledge is the pledge we make as CEOs to the sales department. And our pledge is learn, earn, and return. Now, I want you to repeat these words after me. Follow along. You can do this. Is follow along. If you can't I have to learn something new. Say that right now. In order to earn new revenue from current clients, in order to get new and old clients to return. What a pledge. Learn, earn, and return. Now, part of the CEO Sales Huddle every morning as we get together, so we also have some objectives. And our number one objective is all about sales progress. What's the daily progress we're making? Do small things well, get big results. Do small things well, get big results. So we take a look at how we're progressing in the sales side. We then go and take a look at how we're progressing and addressing any roadblocks, just like the case study had this morning. And then we're also looking at the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand in order to be successful. Sales pillar number 1 is you must have a 1-page CEO sales plan. Sales pillar number 2 is you must understand your sales cycle, your sales message. For number 3, your sales dashboard, something that you can go download. Isn't that kind of cool? Like right now as you're listening, you can go download ceosalesdashboard.com. We do a whole segment on it. We're going to measure, we're going to manage, and we're going to make it better. I can't wait to get to that segment. It's one of my favorite, by the way. Then you got to have a sales team. Now, for those folks who haven't connected, or maybe you have, look right below the video. Just put hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here. I love to connect with you every single day. Some of you show up every single day. I see you out there. So amazing, by the way. And then for those folks that are on one of the on-demand streaming platforms, so you really can't just connect, say, "Shay, I would love to connect, but I can't do that." You can go over to @IamCheBrown, because you can see me, but I can't see you. So I would love to connect with you, see what you're up to. Thank you so much if you're on Roku. Thank you if you're on Apple TV. Thank you if you listen to the podcast, or if we're just playing in your kitchen right now, or maybe we're in the office right now. This is your morning huddle. This is when you get together. Thank you for having us here. Boy, it's an honor and a privilege. Now, question comes up, what's the purpose of the CEO Sales Huddle? And the CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. Why? Because it's about sales growth. That's our big why. It's about accountability. That's our big why. It's about consistency. And you may have heard this before, but it's so true. You only need 15 minutes a day. And what I like most about what we do is we only ask for 15 minutes a day. You tune in for 15 minutes a day. It could change your business, change your life. Why? Well, it's only 1% of the day. If you reverse engineer it for a moment, there are 1,440 minutes in every day. And we're asking you to show up for 1% of the day. And in that 1% of the day, we have a number one outcome. And our number one outcome above all outcomes is for you to earn $100,000 more a month over and beyond whatever you're earning today. This is in addition to what you're already earning. And if that don't excite you, no big deal. No big deal. You may decide you're going to make that $200,000. $300,000. Some of you, $1 million a month. Maybe that's the goal. That gets you motivated and excited. But here's what I do know. It is possible. In order to do that, you've got to measure. You've got to manage. You've got to make it better. And we have been doing this with our private clients for the years. And we open it up now as part of the CEO Sales Huddle, where we give away the dashboard. Now, the CEO dashboard, some of you can go Google that right now. Some of you can go download it. Go to www.ceosalesdashboard.com. Once you get there, just hit the button, and you'll be able to go ahead and you'll be able to download that right away. Now, once you download the CEO Sales Dashboard, you're going to see 5 indicators. Let's pull up and see what it looks like. So here's the CEO dashboard here. You go across the top. You can look to the left-hand side, by the way, and there's leads, there's appointments, there's offers, there's deals, and there is repeat business. There it is right there. Now, what you would do is you can customize this to fit where you are. When I say customize it, for some of you, you can go create a product line and you're tracking the products. Some of you are just tracking the revenue. Some of you are tracking based on the leads, the indicators. That's fine. But let's just be on one page right now together. Let's all agree with the concept that what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. So you're going to at least measure. You're going to manage it as the CEO. You'll provide the resources that are necessary for the department to get to where it wants to get to. So let's go now across the top. Let's find today's date. Come down from today's date. Let's look at just leads. Forget appointments right now. Let's not focus on offers. Let's not focus on deals. Let's not focus on repeat business. Let's just focus on leads. And we understand the importance of leads because leads represent hope. Without leads, there are no hope. We also would agree, at least you would probably agree, I'd like to believe here, that the list of people who don't know you right now is so much longer than the list of people who do know you. So for some of you right now, if you can just get in front of more folks, if they can find you, find your company, the revenue goes up. So let's track that. Doesn't it make sense to track it? Doesn't it make sense to measure it? So let's go across the top. Look at that. Let's come down and put the number of new leads that went in your database yesterday. Now, some of you can slow down and you go back to yesterday, the day before, the week before, the month before, and that's fine. But for those that are just joining for the first time, just go look at yesterday. For those that are doing this while we're in this conversation, look at yesterday. And then after you look at yesterday, let's look at a couple other areas. How many of those leads were engaged leads? Let's just look at leads. You can look at appointments. Some of you are filling it out right now. Some of you fill it out during this 15 minutes. Like your team gets it to you and then you review it right now. That's cool, by the way. And then we know that for a number of folks, referrals are an important part of the business. And here's what I found. The number of folks, no matter how important referrals are, they don't track the number of referrals that come into their business. So do me a favor, come down there and how many referrals came into your business yesterday? And go back and look at the day before and the day before that and the week before that. And then as your team are qualifying leads, there's nothing like tracking how many did they qualify yesterday. Now, this is not a beat me up session. This is not a session just around, oh, I got to know these numbers so I can beat myself up. No. What gets measured, it gets managed. What gets managed gets better. And I subscribe to the thought that when you know what you need to do as the CEO and you can allocate the resources, and as the CEO, you can allocate the processes that'll be in the sales department, or you can allocate the people, even if you're putting yourself over there now, when you generate more revenue, you can hire the best of the best to help you out. And then after we do that, we move to a segment called Celebrate Wins. And I love Celebrate Wins because it's an opportunity for you to come out and celebrate what's working, what's not working. I believe that powerful people ask powerful questions. Why? Because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So I want you to come down to the other side, and we're going to celebrate some wins now, by the way. So what are you most proud of in the sales department yesterday? What was your biggest accomplishment in the sales department yesterday? And what's the one thing that you want to do today that you would just brag about? If you can come on right now, you can just brag. You can just raise your hand and say, I'm ready to brag. What would you want to brag about? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that incredible? But we don't stop there, okay? We don't stop there. We're going to go look at the challenges because every day ain't rainbows. Every day ain't cupcakes. Every day is not unicorns just falling out the sky. There are some difficult days. Yeah. The case that we talked about was difficult. So what are 3 questions you can ask yourself right now that you can answer as the CEO that can help move the business forward? Number 1, what was your biggest roadblock yesterday? What's preventing you today from moving forward? And then what's the one thing you can do that if you did it, it would shift the trajectory of your business. It would just shift from where you are now and take it to another level. And I don't want you to underestimate doing something small. Small hinges swing big doors. So we want to focus right now and say, this is what I can do. And you know what the cool thing is? It's on you. I love it, by the way. That's so cool, so amazing, so incredible. Okay. Now we're going to move to the message of the day. And the message of the day is focus on top income producing activities. Focus on the activities that produce the money, Focus on those activities. When you focus on those activities, you will get the results, but they have to be top income producing activities. 20% of your activities produce 80% of your results. Doesn't it make sense to do that? Makes a lot of sense to me. So with that being said, I want you to know you're an awesome CEO. You're an incredible CEO. You're an amazing CEO. And I believe as you're watching right now, your best is still yet to come. Your best is yet to come. With that being said, my name is Shay Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Thanks for inviting us into your home, into your office, onto your iPad, into your computer, or maybe you're just listening right now. You're just listening. We appreciate you for being part of the podcast and downloading the podcast as well. With that being said, my name hasn't changed. Still Shay Brown, the Shay Brown, the host of the CEO Sales Huddle. I'm out of here. I got to go. I'm so excited. Peace, everybody. See you on the other side. Bye-bye.